Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm back out at the compound, as you can see, and my aim for today is to try and move this monstrosity of a boner log. So I need to bring the feet of this, like the base here, up to like next to where that ramp is, and then the gap should be good again for the airbag, because that's where it used to be with the other ramp, so hopefully it'll work a bit better. But at the moment it's way too far and you can't ride it. I've jumped it once and it was absolutely terrifying, so I'm going to try and move that. Only thing is I'm doing it on my own, and it's quite a lot of wood and quite a lot of metal, so it's going to be quite heavy, so a bit of ingenuity is going to have to come into play, but I'm sure I can make it happen. So yeah, set up a little time lapse and get into it. So I've got somewhere. I think this is probably the sketchiest thing I've ever done up here. Nothing seems to be secure, and I'm ready to run at any moment the opposite direction to this thing, but I have managed to move it quite a distance. I need to bridge that gap again with some more scaffolding, but I think I've got like a foot to go where I want it to be. So I literally want to bring this pole like here, so that one's actually flush up to that scaffold, the concrete block, and then it should be all good to go. I need to put another foot back on it because that foot fell off, but it's kind of welded to that carpet at the moment somehow. But getting there, almost done. Whew. See how I can get on. Hopefully I can get it all the way, at least moved there today, and then I can come back and attach it all and fix it all and make it secure and solid again in a later date. But let's get time lapse back up and running and get back to it. Alright, got it moved. It's quite a way back now, but that was the mission. That was hard work to move that, and it was definitely sketchy. But now I need to try and work out how on earth I'm going to join in those join the horizontals together without like leaning it, slotting it in. I don't know, it's going to be a mission, I think. I might need some extra hands to do that. But I might have to move it further that way, then bring it back again. But I'm going to wait and do that when I have an extra set of hands who's up for doing some sketchy stuff with me. Let's see how in line it is now. Hopefully it's pretty good. Might need to go to the left a little bit, but I think it's going to foul up with the ramp as well. And get back some nice bone log tricks, which would be cool, and have this setup working again, not just have it as a waste of scaffolding and wood. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna come back another day because it is absolutely chucking it down with rain, as always in Cornwall. So let's rewind this to another day. All right, back out again. It's the next day. I'm gonna try and get this thing attached properly, because at the moment it's just floating in midair. I need to try and attach from there to there, then board it, then it should be all good to go. Luckily I've got some extra wood left over from when I built this ramp, so I should have enough to skin it and get it all done. And I need to get it secure and down on the floor properly, because it's not at the moment. I need to try and get that board out from under there, so it's down on the ground, not on the board. Make sure it's all level and true still, and then try and work out how I'm going to attach that to there. But well, massive grinder, probably a bit over the top, but should do the job to cut the scaffolding tubes to fit. Yeah, let's throw another time lapse up and get into it. So after a lot of fighting, a lot of very sketchy things, I managed to bridge the gap. So I've got 2 poles in there now, so I need to tighten those all up, then add more wood, more boards, and try and get a bit more triangulation with the last little bits of scaffold I got left. There's a few poles up there I can like cut off, and still there's end bits that aren't being used. So I'm going to cut those off when I've got the grinder here and try and put a bit more triangulation into this thing. Hopefully we're a bit stronger and a bit less wobbly. But I definitely need to buy some more for the big platform for the rolling, because that's just always going to be wobbly because it's just not got enough triangulation in it. But there's nothing I can really do about that. I need to try and support this area now. So yeah, let's get into that. Yeah, well, we're back again. I finally finished the roll-in for the rolling log, and now I'm actually going to ride it. Padded up, helmet's going to go on. We'll get straight into the action. So let's get the airbag pumped up and start rocking and rolling. Right, finally back at the top of the rolling for the airbag. Dropping for a first little test run, see if I've actually moved it enough to make it viable to actually use more and more, or I have to move it again. Don't really want to do that. Hopefully it works first time. Yeah, just get straight into it. Alright, first little run. Just going to jump it straight and hopefully the gap works. Well, that works. I didn't land completely flat, but I landed quite a way down. But yeah, that's it. Alright, lovely. Alright, do some tricks. Alright, so that worked. Gap's probably pretty good as well. Not too ridiculous, but I can clear it nicely. I went full speed for that one, so I made sure I cleared the gap, not came up short or anything, but I went a bit deep. So let's go for a nice big 3 and see when I pop where I land. I think that's the best option right now. That seemed to work absolutely delightful. So let's go for a nice 3 bar, and I might try 3 double bar. It's so nice to have the bowling log working again after it being out of action for like a good 2-3 months. So nice to have another option instead of just the one big jump for the airbag. Yeah, should be sick. Yeah, do a nice 3 double bar, no, 3 bar, and then I'll try 3 double bar after. Alright, truck it. Woo! Working lovely. Might have to try and turn up the wick and go for a 3 double bar, I think. See if I make that happen. Yeah. Let's go back to the top. Alright, double bar. Oh! Oh! Almost looped out. I ended up really front wheel high then, instead of like level for the nice second bar. I'll get it, I'll try again. Alright, let's get this double bar. Oh, that was really late. It was like almost on landing. I was like, oh, okay. But it's worth it. Alright, see what a front flip's like. Alright, well that worked lovely. It was really late on the second bar, but I got it to come round. Let's go for something I'm more likely to do off a bone log at a contest, so let's go for a nice big front flip. I love that trick off those. Literally just lean forwards and don't do anything. The whole ramp kind of just helps your rotation, because it's like not trying to force you into a backflip. Just really nice. Alright, let's try and do one with take the hands off as well. Alright, let's take the hands off. So nice to have that working again. Oh, makes my heart like flutter a bit when I do those, because it's just so blind and out of control. You just got to hold it for as long as you can before you go back in, or you go over rotate. by miles. Glad it worked. I'm going for something I've never tried off it before, and actually just do a straight back flip. So I've got to generate all the flip myself, and as there's no lip, it just makes it a lot harder. So see if they work. All right, let's go for a flat flip tuck. Well, let's go for a bone log flip tuck. The main reason I want to learn this is I really want to do it off flat drops. If I can get a nice big flat drop, like the one I had in Poland, I could get so much pop and I had so much time. It's like I should have been able to take my hands off, but never had a time to actually learn it or place to learn it. I feel like this is the best like comparison, I guess, to of a flat drop because there's no lip, but it should give me the same sort of motion. I've just got to then do it all off a flat takeoff, which is a little bit harder to do, but I'm sure I'll be able to make it work. So yeah, flip tuck. That's a weird one off that. I missed like all the pop, but somehow it still came round. Cool. Do it again, try and get a bit more pop, and I'll see if I can do a flip tuck. Be a nice little add on to the old trick bag. Never done that before. Alright, let's try and get a bit of redemption on that flip tuck. Well, I say redemption, I've never done it before, so just try and work it out in my head. Oh. That's a weird pop to go into that. I think I can do it though. Just got to generate a little bit more pop and then get my hands off. It had to be one movement. One before I kind of like pulled, sat and then pulled into the tuck, but that one I literally had to go straight off the lip for it and it worked. Cool. Try cash roll. I haven't done a cash roll off it for about a year, so try that. Well, at least it worked. Stoked with that. Yeah, super stoked with how that turned out. Moving it, it's working lovely, but I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.